During my oil change, the mechanic drained my car and said, "Sir, when's the last time you actually drove this vehicle?" I stared at him through the waiting room window. He was holding up the drain pan, looking at it like it contained alien blood. "Yesterday," I called back. "I drive it every day." He walked into the waiting room, face pale. "Sir, this oil is completely clean, brand new, but your odometer says 47,000 miles. I take care of my car. Change it every 3,000 miles. When was your last change?" 2 weeks ago. Right here. Different mechanic, though. He pulled out his phone. "What's your name?" "Thomas Walsh." "Why?" He typed something, eyes going wide. "Mr. Walsh, our records show your last oil change was 6 months ago." My stomach dropped. "That's impossible. I have the receipt in my glove box." He followed me out to my car. I opened the glove compartment and pulled out the receipt. Bob's Auto Service. 2 weeks ago. Oil change and tire rotation. The mechanic looked at it and his hands started shaking. "Mr. Walsh, Bob's Auto Service burned down 3 years ago. The owner died in the fire." I grabbed the receipt back. The paper felt normal. The ink looked fresh. The date said 2 weeks ago. "This is a joke, right? Some kind of prank?" He wasn't laughing. "Sir, I need you to pop your hood." I did. He leaned in and pointed at the oil cap. "No residue, no buildup. Your engine is spotless. Even with regular changes, there's always some residue. This is impossible." I felt my chest tighten. "What are you saying?" "Something's not right. Your oil is brand new. Your engine is too clean. You have a receipt from a place that doesn't exist." That's when my phone rang. Unknown number. "Mr. Walsh." The voice was distorted, mechanical. "Stop asking questions about your car. The oil changes aren't oil changes. We've been tracking you. Your car has a device. Every place you go, we know." I hung up and turned to the mechanic. "Check my car. Look for anything that doesn't belong." He grabbed a flashlight and crawled under. 30 seconds later, he rolled out holding a small black box. "What the hell is this?" I grabbed it. It was warm, humming slightly. No labels, no markings. My phone rang again. Same number. "You shouldn't have found that. You saw something 6 months ago. Something you weren't supposed to see. We've been making sure you don't remember." 6 months ago. Everything was blurry, like looking through fog. Then it hit me. The accident. I saw a car flip off the highway, pulled over to help, but men in suits were already there. One looked at me and said, "Turn around. You were never here." I called the police that night. They said there was no accident, no record. That's when the oil changes started. Every 2 weeks. Free service. I thought I'd won some promotion, but they weren't changing my oil. They were replacing the device. The mechanic was backing away. "Sir, I think you should leave." "Wait, they've been tracking me for 6 months." He shook his head. "I don't want any part of this." I drove straight to the police, brought the device, told them everything. The officer listened, then said, "Sir, there's no record of any accident. This is a standard Jeeps tracker. Anyone can buy one online." "But the phone calls, did you record them? Did anyone else hear them?" I hadn't. No one had. "Go home. Get some rest." I left the station feeling insane. That night, I tore my car apart, checked everything, found nothing. But my oil was still impossibly clean. I sat in my driveway at 2 a.m., trying to make sense of it. That's when a black SUV pulled up. 2 men in suits stepped out, the same suits from 6 months ago. They walked up slowly. One smiled. "Mr. Walsh, you've been very persistent. Most people forget after the first treatment." "Treatment?" He tapped his temple. "The oil changes weren't for your car. They were for you. Every time you came in, we adjusted your memory. A simple injection while you waited." I tried to run. They grabbed me. They dragged me toward the SUV. I fought, kicked, screamed. Then my neighbor's porch light flicked on. The men froze. A door opened. My neighbor stepped out with his phone raised, already recording. "Hey, what's going on out here?" The suited men looked at each other. One of them leaned close to my ear. "This isn't over. Next time, there won't be witnesses." They let go and walked back to the SUV like nothing happened. Drove away slowly, calmly. My neighbor rushed over. "You okay? Should I call the cops?" I was shaking so hard I could barely stand. "Yeah, please." But when the police arrived, they took a report and said they'd look into it. I knew they wouldn't find anything. That was 3 days ago. I'm writing this in a motel 2 states away. I ditched my car, bought a burner phone. I don't know how long I have before they find me again, but I needed to get this out there. I needed someone to know what happened.